So we got any posts? Any
I did see a post. The other day. I think it was like about a week ago. So it's a rapper. You probably have never heard of him, right? But his
no
name,
Grammys?
huh?
No Grammys?
He deserves a Grammy, with Killer Mike winning and
Uh,
shit. But his name is Jitman, right?
Okay.
I'm assuming, he's a Florida rapper. So as the post said, Florida rapper buys a Honda after signing a deal, right?
Okay.
Which makes news because what do they typically buy? They
Buy a
go and like
chain.
buy a chain, buy expensive cars, buy all of this stuff.
Yeah.
But he says, I'm rich. I could have bought a Benz. No more asking for rides, right?
Okay.
So what are your thoughts on that?
Like smart as fuck. Like this might be the smartest rapper ever. You know what I mean? First of all, to buy a Honda when you first get your deal, like you know what I mean? Like when you've never actually seen money before in your
Right.
life like that. That's like you don't hear about this kind of stuff. You know what I
Not
mean?
at all.
Like this is to me, this is like a sign that like things are changing for the
Right.
better. You know what I mean? Like he has like financial literacy.
That's what it seems like to me, right?
He'd make Dave Ramsey so proud.
That's what it seems like to me. When I
Yeah.
first saw it, I was like, damn, like here we have like somebody that's actually, well, first of all, humble, because it's like, like you said, I could have bought a Benz, but I'm just no longer asking for rides.
Okay.
Like he could have flexed on people and been like, yo, like this, I really got money now. But just something to get from back and forth or from point A to point B, it's like, okay, like you could see how much he's just grateful for being in this position to begin with, right? The only time I've seen something similar to this was during COVID when YK Osiris, I guess he traded in one of his exotic cars. I'm not even going to say which one because I don't remember, but he traded in some exotic car to drive like a Hyundai or something like that. And it grabbed my attention because once again, I'm like, damn, that's a smart idea, But then people were speculating that he was running out of money at that point, And I mean, YK Osiris only really came up with like 1 to 2 big records, and it's.
I mean, there's been a lot of things about him like owing other rappers money.
Right. I mean, this came about a little bit before that situation had happened, right? And I was like, it's wise that people are kind of taking a step back because they don't really know like where the world was gonna go at that point. This is at the peak of COVID. So with him doing this, it sparked some
replies.
Some replies, right? So one person said he may make it. He makes sense. Now buy some property.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right. Another person said, "Why all these rappers look the same and make the same face?" I did notice that.
What?
That a lot of these rappers that pop up now have like a very similar image.
Oh yeah, I mean, dreads, right?
Yeah,
tatted up everywhere.
Tatted face, tatted everything.
Yeah, same kind of clothes. Big, usually bust down Cuban.
You pretty much described this guy to a T.
Yeah,
right?
Gold. Got fronts.
Yep, got fronts.
Yeah, if you're from Florida,
full grill.
That's
full
like
grill.
that's the
full grill.
That's the Florida look, bro.
Right.
Dreads, Cuban, front, tattoos, button down, or no shirt.
All right. So another person said, "Congrats, but do you want a cookie for being financially literate?"
Yeah, I think shit like that, bro, is what's wrong and makes people not want to do it because it's like, yo, he just did something that most people don't do. So yeah, I mean, he should get a cookie. He should get some type of praise. You know what I mean? Yo, because we assume that everyone's gonna do the smart thing and the right thing, and most people don't. So to me, that's like a hater. Like when people ask like what a hater is, that's some hater shit right there. Like
so one reply to him, right? Someone said, "Actually, yeah, because the opposite for most rappers in general." And they replied saying, "That's cool, but what makes a rapper and an artist held to a lower standard than us normal everyday people?"
Because they're living a lifestyle that we don't even know about. Yo, they've lived our life. We haven't lived theirs. You know what I mean? I can't tell you what I would do in that position because I've never been there. So it's easy for me to speculate what I would do if I were there, right? Because I think how I think because this is all I know. I don't know what's up there.
So somebody kind of agreed with him, right? And I see exactly the point that you're going with that because I think like we could be financially illiterate now and then hope that when we get $1 million, we're going to be find the financial literacy switch is going to turn on.
I'll tell you right now, bro. Like in 2021 or 22, I probably made a lot of money that year because I just had like 2 good jobs, right?
Right.
And I'm like what I consider to be a decently financially literate person. Like
right.
I'm pretty good with money management. And when I started making more money, there's a couple months where I just started fucking wilding.
Right.
Buying mad sneakers, shades.
Yeah.
I was eating out every day right now. Yo, and it's like, yo, and Like, and I'm someone that was financially smart, you know what I'm saying, with my money, like making decisions, right?
Right.
And as soon as I got more money, that shit went out the window because it's like, yo, I could make this shit back in a week. So
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's easy to go away, bro. Like,
Absolutely. I think that we all underestimate the power of like
Yeah.
not even the power of money, but being in that position. You know, like it's
that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I don't know what I would do in that position. I've never been there. It's
Right.
easy for me to say like, oh, if I won $1 million, this is how I would spend it. Bro, I might see that shit and buy a fucking Benz that day.
But imagine like, and this is money that you've worked for, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine money that you've never touched.
Yeah.
Like that you pretty much gets handed to you at this moment.
Yeah.
You know, like why not? And then a lot of times I learned like a couple like if I'm having rappers up there, you have to pay that money back. You know, like you have to give that stuff back to them. So why would I go buy a Bentley with this and have a $500,000 debt when I have a Honda?
Exactly. Yo.
I have a Honda and only have a $20,000 debt that I owe?
Whether like this guy should have already known to do this or not, right? Doesn't matter. It's like the fact that he's doing something that most rappers don't, which makes him unique.
You're right.
Right. So, and we should praise that kind of stuff. So more rappers coming up, learn from him and idolize him. And then, you know what I'm saying? Duplicate what he's doing.
You're right.
Because all that we've typically know from rappers is they get paid, they blow their money really quickly, and all of a sudden they're broke, right? And then they're like selling drugs again or in the streets or doing dumb shit.
Fetty Wap.
I was just thinking Fetty Wap.
Right.
It's so crazy. As I was describing this, I was thinking of Fetty Wap.
Right.
And he was one of the biggest rappers
artists, bro.
for like 2 years in a row. You know
Biggest
what I mean?
artist and sold drugs and in jail right now.
Yeah.
And we follow, and it's like, yes, we would love to see somebody actually being smart with their money. You know?
Yeah.
Somebody actually agreed with her though. They said people are followers and he's a rapper, so him promoting financial literacy is the only good image in his target demographic.
Yeah.
So
she said it in a condescending way, but yeah.
No, she agreed with.
No, I'm saying she said it in a condescending way.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So then the person said, it's really sad that this is revolutionary.
See, but that's that hater shit. Like there's always those people, right, that like instead of just saying that they're proud of like someone for doing the right thing, right? They do shit like this. And it's like usually for someone that's probably doing nothing with their life. You know what I mean? It's like
right.
It's like, yo, are you even fucking rich? Like, are you rich enough to be like criticizing other rich people doing the right thing?
Another thing is somebody said he probably got bad credit.
Yeah, could be that.
But why are we pouring negativity into something so positive? It seems like
right, because it's like the same thing with our content, right? Like, yo, our best content is us saying the worst shit.
Yeah,
right?
Being the most controversial. Like it's almost like kind of like shitting on people, you know? Like it's
people love negativity online, whether they admit it or not. They love it.
They love
they
controversy,
eat it
bro.
up, right? Yo, no comment saying like, "Oh, we should ban or cancel this." Like, no, you don't.
Right?
No, you don't. You don't wish that because you wouldn't be commenting on this, right? So, out of all the content that's out there, right, you chose to comment on the negative thing. Why is that? Because you secretly love it. You like drama.
Right.
You crave it, right? You don't want to admit it because it sounds crazy, but that's what people love.
So I'm gonna read one more comment, right?
Okay.
And maybe this is the inner like hater in me, or maybe this is like my inner.
You got a good amount of hater in you, so go ahead.
I don't agree with you. You know what? I've been checking myself a lot lately because of it too. So there's been a post going around, right? Where it's like
we had an intervention with this guy a couple months ago on hater.
So our boy Nice, right, shared a post saying, share this post if you've never been a hater in your life or if you've never hated on another thing. And I was gonna share it, right? And then I thought about it and I was like, have I ever been really a hater? Like these niggas really believe that I've been a hater, so I don't even know if I could validate this post right now, right? So I don't know. I've been trying to check myself on me being a hater. You know, I think the hater line is really blurry. Right? The waters are murky right now.
Being a hater is a very confusing time to like pick who's actually a hater.
Right. Absolutely.
Yo, because anytime you have an opposing opinion nowadays, you're considered a hater. Like you can't have an opinion that doesn't agree with the masses, because as soon as you do, you're classified as a hater. Which that I don't agree with.
Right. Absolutely. You know, I don't know. But back to the comment. This comment, I guess it brought out that inner hater that I've been burying down. You know. Kind of created an eye roll for me in a sense, right? So it said, buy 5 investment properties at $500K each, rent them out for $200K a month, and you've got positive net flow, at least $10K monthly from your $1.5 million investment. Pays for itself in 20 years and pass it down to your kids.
Okay, understandable hate. That brought the hate out of me.
Right.
It's like, bro, what the fuck you talking about?
Like, come on, bro.
My man just bought a Honda. You're talking about all this passive income shit. It's like, bro.
It's giving me really, like...
Scammy.
No, it's giving me... go get an LLC vibe, you know, like it's like, Come
Bro,
on,
it's like,
man.
yo, he's saying this shit, but have you done it?
I was gonna say that, bro.
Bro, that's what I hate about these people that give this type of financial advice is, yo, if you haven't done it, don't tell me what to do with
Right.
it, right? If you don't have the type of money that I got, don't tell me how to manage it because you don't know what you would do. You've never had it. You've never done it, right?
Right.
So, yo, that's one thing I hate, like, about people. It's like, I don't like listening to people that haven't done what they're telling me to do.
It's like everybody's fucking financially literate all of a sudden.
But
Like
bro,
all these videos that's going around, like it's so easy to get 50. You want $100,000? Go open up
Here's
an
what you should
LLC and then go to your bank account. You go to your bank and then go get a credit card and then we're gonna leverage that credit to go open up this thing. And it's like, yo, if it was this easy, everybody would be fucking doing it. You know, this has to be very illegal or not easy. Like there was this girl that just made a post the other day about how she's I guess the term was called, I think you posted it, where like it's called like circling funds or some shit like that.
Okay.
Where what did she did? I guess she opened up a credit card, charged one of her companies for an item, and then used the money that she received from one company to pay off the credit, to then boost her credit or boost her credit limit or something like that. And it's called like circling funds or some shit like this. And it's like, you guys aren't innovative, you know? Like this isn't some new shit that you've thought of. Like somebody has thought about this a long time ago and have probably gotten arrested for doing this shit, you know? Like,
I mean, it's hard to tell, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I just don't think you should be telling people what to do if you've never done it.
right,
You know what I mean? Like, yo, if you want to, like, I give people advice on how to buy a house.
right,
I've done that. I give people how to like save thousands of dollars every year, right? Because I do that.
right,
Like, I give people advice on how to open up a credit card, get your credit score up because I've done it. You know what I
Right.
mean? I'm not going to tell you how to open up an LLC. I'm not going to tell you how to run a business. I've never done none of that shit, right? When I do, I'll give advice. Because like one thing about me, I love putting people on. Like,
Right.
that shit brings me genuine joy. You feel
Right.
me? But I don't give people advice on shit I don't know nothing about. You feel me? If I haven't done it, I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I'm not going to tell someone how to manage $1 million. I don't know what the fuck. I've never had $1 million, right? You got like 20 racks with you? We can talk. we could talk.
We can have a
I
conversation.
can tell you how to. I can tell you how to manage 20 racks right now, easy.
Right.
But other than that, I don't know. You want to talk 401ks? I could talk that. I know how to do that.
You could talk that language?
Yeah, I could talk that language.
Did you know? Side conversation, right? I had a ride today with a Uber lady, and she just went through a divorce, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you know that they could liquidate your 401k?
Yeah.
I never knew that, bro. For because of a divorce?
Yeah, you could do it at any moment.
I never knew that. I never knew that. No, that your spouse could claim half of your 401k.
Yeah, bro.
I never knew that, bro.
Bro, they could. Yo, your spouse can get half of your own 401k, half of your pension, half of everything.
That's fucking
All
nuts to me.
assets.
That's crazy to me.
It's fucked up.
I mean, so her story is that she was dating a guy, right?
Yeah.
Or she was married to a guy. Everything was great. They were living like this nice lifestyle, and then, I guess he decided to quit his job and start a business, right?
Yeah.
But during that time, she was like kind of hesitant, like, you know, we were supposed to be working or whatever, and we were supposed to be working, and the business wasn't making as much money. We have to pay our bills, so she was like, you know what, like, pretty much what I gathered, she was like, this is too much for me to handle. So she decided to divorce him, and I guess apparently, like, he pretty much took half of everything from her, because she was the primary breadwinner at this point, because he wasn't really making much of an income. And then she was like, she feels like he's smart, and he knew what he was doing, because he ended up getting a really big job immediately after that.
I mean, sucks for her, but I'm not too upset about it because this happens to so many men where it's just like,
right. I had a feeling this would be your approach to it.
Glad we got one on the board.
City boys up.
City boys up.
Right.
Nah, that sucks, man. Like, yo, to work your whole life for something, right? And then to get half of it taken away from someone that really contributed nothing to it financially, right. I think that's bullshit, whether you're a man or a woman. I feel like all divorces should kind of be like, yo, you go with your stuff.
Right, I go with my stuff,
you know
and we keep it moving from there.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, it's a lot more complicated than that, but I'm not a big fan of like the half shit. You know?
Right. I mean, neither am I, but I mean,
I said it before, bro. Like, I'd burn my shit to the ground before someone took half of it.
Yeah, you made that very clear.
Take half these ashes.
Right. Nah, but I mean, for our boy Jitman, man, congrats, bro. Congrats on the new deal. And you're actually on the right path of, like, you know, actually having some money at the end of this thing, you know?
Yeah, man, yo, like hopefully you're a pioneer to these new rappers, man, and more of them follow you what you're doing.
J. Cole would be proud of you.
Yeah.